様の拳など顔ほどにも効かんわい。お前はもう死んでいる。何？もうは匠できれぶ。
Alright, Excalibur, I know what we're gonna do today. Hey there, heroes! My name is Hero Girl. I'm your friendly local neighborhood hero tuber, and I'm here to let you know that if I can do it, so can you. And today, we're gonna be playing Balmor, Battlemage Captain, who came out during Dominate United, but we have a little twist here. No rares whatsoever. Silver and Jank. This is a deck that has no rares in it whatsoever. There are no rares in the lands. There are no rares in the spells. There's not even a rare for our commander. This is literally just a straight up, cheap as heck, put it together, and then beat face. We've done a few other no rare challenges before to try and prepare something for the channel. Special thanks to my friend for providing me with the Balmor shell. Balmor is a 1/3 that costs 2 mana. He's a bird wizard, flying. Whenever you cast instant sorcery, creatures you control get 1/0 and gain trample until end of turn. It's a very, very aggressive spell slinger deck, and this just absolutely destroys people. You're playing against Atraxa? Punch! You're playing against Atali? Punch! Now, this deck is obviously a lot better if you can afford the wild cards to get the mana base. You know, if you decide to recreate this deck, if you decide to port this over into your own arena, I heavily, heavily, heavily encourage you to get the land base. Because that's just going to make this play so much better. So much better. So, there's not a lot to say. We're just going to jam a bunch of games today. Okay, we're going first. Let's see. We have lots of cards. If you get the synthesizer, we could potentially try and dig for red. But in my experience... Yeah, let's see. If we just don't draw into a red source, then we can't really, like, get there. The Consider is tempting, especially on the play. And we do have the Synthesizer. You know what? This doesn't have any red whatsoever. But this will just be a good lesson on why you should invest in your mana base. Let's see. If there are 3 or more instants or sorceries in our graveyard, we can transform Curious Homunculus, which is a 3/4 with prowess that also makes our instants and sorceries cost less. Oh, Jeskai Elder, thank you, God. She'll help out so much. Go ahead, use her to dig. Gotta pull ourselves out of this little hole here. I'm not going to main phase Consider, though, unless we manage to... Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead, bop in. Yes, we'll go ahead, we'll draw a card. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the Kiln Fiend. Because as soon as we draw our red, we're gonna need it for the Battlemage here. And we'll pass the turn. Flash into Spectral Sailor. Main phase the Consider. Oh, that's an Oracle. That's an Oracle. Means they just get to shuffle the power 9 into their deck, which is also really good for our deck. So, like, if you have a Mythic Wild card, go ahead and craft an Oracle. It's really nice. There's a, well, that's something. Alright, so for our consideration... Let's see, we can go to combat, swing with both potentially. Even have a slip out the back. So then, no, let's just go ahead and main phase this, because if we get the red source, we can still strangle. Well, that's a break we can't play. That is not a red source. So, I guess now, let's go ahead, we'll swing with both. Can't block both. They're probably going to block the Elder, which means that we don't get the loot, but we could potentially... Alright. So then what we do now... We go ahead, and we're just going to slip out the back. Yeah, we're just going to slip out the back. put it on the Spectral Sailor, because the prowess is already going to make sure that we kill these owls.
NANI?!
Alright then. Alright then. Okay, this isn't bad. We've even got a Spell Chain Scatter. And our opponent's on the play. That does make things a little harder for us. Let's see. He's got... I might just opt main phase here, because we have plenty of other stuff to do. Yep, and they've got Scrap Gorger. Okay, another land is exactly what I wanted. Let's go ahead. Leave it off on Jeskai Elder. And next turn we can go Balmor into Maximize Velocity. Yep, and that's a Lotus Cobra. They play a land, they get their 2 mana. I hope it's a sign the game will be a win. Oh god, because Vorinclex has Reach, and that's a... he's got Reach. When you cast your next instant sorcery spell, conjure a duplicate of that spell into your hand, and if this spell wasn't kicked, discard the duplicate at the beginning of the next end step. Well... this is gonna be really, really rough. Because Vorinclex has Reach, he also just completely walls this deck. But, you know, at least the Elder has Trample. So, if they're willing to sacrifice, we're not willing to sacrifice. We get to at least draw, then discard. We got our loot. Iconoclast could help out. Let's see. I like Iconoclast better than the Spectral Sailor. And we need to hold on to our lands so we can do both. The Spectral Sailor isn't going to do as much as I would like it to do. Even if it does technically help. Oh well. And then, yep. They're just gonna tap and like all our stuff, including our Jumpstart card. God, that just feels really bad. Yeah, I think it might. I think it might. And we have options in here. We have like a Spirit Rend and stuff. I also play the Burning Hand, so we can make some modifications after this. Figure out exactly what's working and what's not. Maybe go for like some more can't block effects. Because that's really what we're here. Timely Interference. That creature blocks this turn if... Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead. We'll get our Iconoclast up. And then, until the end of our next turn, we can play cards. We've also got the Spell Chain Scatter. I would love to be able to, like, duplicate this with the Winged Word, so... Why don't we go ahead... I'm not going to be doing anything. Not. We'll Wrench Resolve. Set up for next turn. And we've got Glistening Seer and Terramander. I've definitely got some ideas for how we modify this deck. Yep, just gonna go ahead and... He is an issue, yeah. Specifically because he has Reach. They can go ahead and Grand Evolution. But if they just leave him as is, we're walled. We are absolutely walled. Oh, and a Cavalier of Thorns. Yeah, that also walls us. So, yeah. They can probably pretty safely swing with him too now. Because they can just like beat into us with Vorinclex, leave their Cavalier back. No, they're... Okay, they're gonna go ahead and hit a Shia and a Zuza. Maybe a Beast Whisperer, probably. Nope, they won't do that. Because then that just gives them extra mana. Yep. Ain't it just the way? Okay. So we're gonna have to make sure we play more can't block effects. Hey, Brownie! Hey, what's up? Have you met my slime, Excalibur here?
Hello, Bruni man.
This is my son, Excalibur. I adopted him, and he is currently in training to be a hero. Although, I don't think there's anything we can really do about... Oh, we've got our Disruptor, so like we can tap down Cavalier Thorns. Can we win, actually, if we do that? If we play our Network Survivor, then can we? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna go ahead, tap down the Cavalier. And then we're gonna go for Broke. We're gonna go for Broke because I feel like we're honestly just kind of potentially gonna lose anyway. This card was kicked. Oh, this one draws a card, so let's go ahead and do this one first. Target creature gets -1. What do we have that's -1? Lotus Cobra. Right now we're trying to do a no rares challenge. And, you know, this was a very, very poorly thought out, but... what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? This is the only way that I think, man. Like, they go ahead, they block the Iconoclast. Okay, sure, yeah. Yeah, Pauper Brawl. Pauper Brawl. Oh, they're gonna block the Elder. Okay. This is just absolutely the only way I think, we win is if we top deck into something really... Well, we got him down to 6 life. And now they get big. And we die? Question mark? I think we're potentially. I don't know. You never know. We still got a shot in this. Like they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers, and they've got all the mana. And then next turn they could potentially wipe. They're gonna wipe our board next turn if we're still alive. All right, they've got all the green. Are they gonna have Finale? Do they have Finale? I'm gonna assume they have Finale with all the goddamn mana they're generating. It's gotta be Finale, right? Yeah, it's you know what? You know what? I'm just gonna let them have it. I'm just gonna let them have that. They completely outclassed us this entire game. I don't mind. Let's go ahead and... Oh, they went for the critical! Okay, you know what? I want to see this. I want to see how much damage we take. Go for it, man. Go for it. I'm not even gonna block. And they even got the third counter to make it bigger. 200 exactly! I'm not even mad. That was amazing. Oh my god. So, we know what we need to do here is 1, we need to potentially up the removal. So let's go ahead and set our filters up. We could potentially Lightning Axe. There we go. We can also look at anything that taps things down. Like, oh, can't be blocked. Future Operative. All right, he got buffed. We want to abandon the post. This is what we want. Up to 2 target creatures can't block this turn, and it has flashback. This is actually something we run as a tech card in our budget goblins build. But we could play like Silent Departure. Let's see if we could just like play more bounce. Actually, hold on. Wait a second. Was I already running Blink of an Eye and also? Oh my god, I forgot about this guy. The Spell Spear. This guy's ridiculous. Go ahead and we'll make some quick. The real issue, the only issue that comes with trying to put in like a bunch of burn is that it does kind of dilute the amount of draw that we're putting. That's the real key here, is that we want to try and like keep sustain going. So we don't want too much burn. Sleep of the Dead. Tap target creature doesn't untap during his control's next untap step. See, I think this is what I want. Alright, let's go back to the games.
We are cooking.
That's right, Excalibur, we are. If I teach you anything today, I hope it's that you should be focusing your wild cards on your lands. Okay. Well, we've got combat research. That's really good to have on a Balmor. We're up against a Tali, Primal Conqueror. We're up against a Tali, Primal Conqueror a lot. This guy just rocketed it up in popularity. Like, he is a huge Timmy commander for sure. Let's see. Pay 2 sack, search for a basic forest, and put into battlefield tapped. We could Silent Departure that, but I'm kind of okay with them spending the turn doing that. Like, if that's what they want to do, then... Oh, they're stuck on his head. That's really good for us. Okay. So then let's go ahead. Play some combat research on our Balmor. That's going to give him +1/+1 on hit, draw a card, and ward 1. And as for these, we're not going to worry too much about playing anything like that. Yeah, exactly. You can't, don't want to block that. Get the draw card. Oh, and we got the shock. Yep, now they're going to go ahead, grab their red source. The second that they played the Garabrig, God, if we had killed the Dryad... Wait, they grabbed more? Interesting. Are they trying to go for playing Garabrig? Okay. Tempted to shoot the Dryad. But honestly, this is just better if we hold all this up. Okay, so they're going to go ahead and ramp some more. This has the potential... Oh, he is streaming. Okay. Well, if he's still streaming by the time that we wrap up this, we're going to go ahead and raid him. Just, you know, say, hey, thank you so much for raiding us last week. Really appreciated it. And... yeah. Alright. So let's go ahead. Shock. And that's the only one that we can really proactively play right this second. You get the draw card. Oh, there's our lightning axe. So we've got lots of options here. It's just not going to be the super explosive option that we originally had. Lightning axe to deal with whatever's down. Sleep of the Dead to lock down a Tali.
Monkey.
Oh, and they've got Kogla. Okay. Kogla comes down, fights. I'm going to let them pay the 1 on the ward first. And then we're going to go ahead and save our bird. Save our bird. Now we know they have Kogla coming. Let's see that. Well, hopefully we draw into something that we can use here. Ooh, Wizard's Lightning. That was 3 damage to any target. And then we can still play Balmor next turn. Bounce some stuff. And Kogla's also a 7/6, so if we really need to, we can play Lightning Axe. Play Lightning Axe, drop the Abrade. Although we could have also abraded our own Balmor, funnily enough. Yep, okay, so they're gonna go ahead. They're gonna play Kogla again. Alright, once again, we let the ward revolve. And then, if we play the Lightning Axe, then they at least trade, right? Yeah, so let's go ahead. We'll play the Lightning Axe. And then we're going to discard a card. The card that we discard, we could either sleep, Silent Departure. Sleeping is really good. I like sleep. We can still abrade in response, too. So then, let's go ahead and discard sleep since we'll be able to play that again anyway. And then... Ooh, actually, I just had a thought. Why not just save our bird? Why not just save our bird? Hey, there we go. There we go. So let's go ahead, bolt them to the face. Play our Faithless Salvaging. And get the win. Oh, we're playing against another Atali deck. And this hand isn't nearly as good. Like, we can play the Ornithopter and the Forbidden Friendship, but... we've had too many games where we just don't see our blue. Ooh, that's so... that's tempting, though. Isn't that rather be card with more than 2 phases? True! True! I'm gonna maul that. Okay, this is more reasonable. We got all of these. Well, we can lead off with Stormhammer, actually. Stormhammer is really good because it protects our cards. And... let's see. You know, I'll go ahead and play an Ornithopter, too. Let's see. It's a wizard. Protects our cards. There's the druid. Okay. So, we play Balmor now. We can just start winning. If we had another red source, then... let's see. Okay, let's just go ahead and play Balmor, because they want to ramp, then they can ramp. We could hold off Balmor and then keep up the Storm Tamer, but against an Atali deck that's going first... yep, Rhythm of the Wild. Okay. Perfect for us. Let's go ahead. Play Hard Evidence. Play Reckless Charge. Give the crab haste. Okay. Do we go big? I feel like that might actually be enough for this turn. Yeah, let's hold back for a second. Get in there, crab! Alright, so we would have dealt like an extra 1 damage, gotten them down to 8. Just fine and all, but this way we can hold up an op for the next turn. Ooh, this is the big... okay, so they're just gonna ramp harder. Atali decks typically don't have like a lot of amazing removal because they're so focused on ramp. Like, we could just play big creatures and win. Why would you ramp? Alright, it's our turn. Let's see, we've got Reckless Charge, so we can make the crab big. We can make the crab a bit bigger. Let's see what we have here. Terramander. Terramander. We don't have enough for the Terramander, but maybe that's what we want. Because now what we can do... yeah. Go ahead. Faithless Salvaging. Drop our island. Nope, not our island. Drop our mountain. Ooh, compelling deterrence. Alright, we're just gonna attack with this team. Alright, so that's 4. If we had Reckless Charge, we actually would have won, because I can't count.
Oh, I forgot to carry the wad.
Wow, oh my god. We could have won it, I didn't count. I didn't even think about putting the Reckless Charge on the flyer. Well, I was hoping I don't get punished.
Incoming.
No blocks. They're gonna wrath us? Are we gonna get punished? Yep. Oh god, we got punished. We got punished so hard. Let's see. We can drop our bounce. We could bounce the signet. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Okay. Here's Balmor. Wow. Well, I could have just played the charge. Could have just played the charge on the flyer. Why didn't I even think? I didn't think about it. Did not consider that for even a second. All right, so they got Azusa. They've got Azusa. Do they have anything they can do for 3 mana? Do they? They naturalize our clue. But we can chart the course. Chart the course. Discard. Land. Get big. And outraise a Tali! Nice! Oh god, sometimes you just get so stuck on an idea. Like oh, I need to hold this back to be able to pump up the crab, or another creature. It's like, no. No, you bimbo. You could have just gotten lethal by pumping everything up. Help! They wanted more! We got more Tali. And, ooh. Okay. The opponent's gonna go first. This is interesting. So what we could do then... You know what? We can play the Ornithopter and do Reckless Charge. Hit him for 3. But then we don't really do anything on the follow-up turn, so... I think we just pass. Like, we'll take a turn off and just basically do nothing. Oh, and there's a Scrap Gorger. The Scrap Gorger kind of, Oh, there's a Synthesizer, too. Oh, I actually like that better. Because now we can go ahead, play Ornithopter and Synthesizer. Next turn, we can play Balmor into Reckless Charge. We can also Sleep of the Dead. Sleep of the Dead, tap down the Gorger. The Volcanic Sprite. It's probably better, though, because we want to get rid of that ramp. Oh, hello, Spinner. Spinner is kind of absurdly good. I've never seen Destiny Spinner be relevant like that before. It's never happened. Okay, so we can slow him down by using the Spite. We can also play Balmor. This is 5, 6. They would have 6 mana next turn. I think we need... We lose the Reckless Charge if we do that. We lose the ability to get the Reckless Charge back. But we get a really explosive play on the next turn if we do. So, alright. Then, Reckless Charge. Give Balmor haste. And just kind of... I'm taking a gamble here. I'm taking a gamble here because we're on the draw. And we need to just get in there. Now, the Synthesizer it's not big enough to get through the spinner and the gorger. We're just gonna leave those back. And then next turn, here's hoping. Gonna be a very, very brisk turn. They've got 6 mana. We'll set them down. Yep. Yep, they, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're playing Natalia next turn. Oh, and they've got boots, too. Ah, that's cute. Okay, so there's not a lot of point in killing the Scrap Gorger anymore. We can kill the spinner. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It does mean they can't suit up the boots if we do it that way, though. So what I'll do is I'll play Winged Words first. And then we'll go ahead, play our Mountain. And then we do want to put a card down. I'm thinking probably the Stormkin. I would love to put the infantry in. The Stormkin's a little bit better, but we're also really stuck on blue. Let's see. Now let's go ahead and put the Stormkin back. Yeah, Race Channel not bad. Alright, we'll swing in for big damage. Pass the turn. Hope we live. And they got it. He's been bootsed. Alright, so what they get, they got Migration Path and Slither Blade. Woo! Okay, no Ulamog! Okay. Oh, and then you're gonna swing. I'm sorry, friend, that was not the correct play here. Ah, we got Arcane Signet too, nice. Okay, so we can push for lethal here. We can Sleep with the Dead, tap down the spinner. Let's see. We can Arcane Signet. I think we Arcane Signet here. That does get the synthesizer online. And now... yeah, get the Channeler going? To either the Channeler or the Infantry. If we play the Infantry... hold on, what are we missing out here? We have Instants and Sorcery, so literally anything else works? Okay. Go ahead. Play our Consider. And then that's a sorcery. Do you want to draw that? It does give haste. It's really good for the so yeah, let's go ahead and draw that. And we'll tap down the spinner.
NANI?!
And that's enough. Okay, yeah, we did it. Sweet. Oh, that's no good. That's no good. Oh boy.
Throw it back.
Yep, that's exactly what we're gonna do, Excalibur. Okay, much better. Much better. Okay, so first things first. Get the Storm Tamer out. Then the Infantry.
Our battle will be legendary.
Invasion of Ixalan. Top 5 cards of your library. Reveal permanent, put it into your hand. And then the backside. It's a dinosaur with trample. Whenever you cast a spell, it gains indestructible. That's really spooky. But at least we'll get to play our infantry. And then play the iteration. They went and grabbed a ranger class, and that's going to make a blocker for them. Okay. Alright, so Chatterfane's probably coming down this turn.
Put it down.
And we don't have any way of dealing with that. Okay, We can play Balmor. The only issue becomes holding up the blue so that Balmor survives. Because what? We Balmor, we Faithless looting. It's not quite time for that yet. Let's see if we can hit a blue off this. Oh, thank God. Alright, so we need... Go ahead, grab the Strangle. This one goes into the library. This gets exiled. And then... we can't play it this turn. But we can keep him off of Chatterfang. Oh god, wait, hold on. If that was the line of play I was going to take. Shoot. Alright, well... We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take what we can get. Yep. Okay, should have just put Strangle here. Put the island into her hand. Yep. That's a whoopsie-doodle. That is a big whoopsie-doodle on my part. So... let's go ahead. We're gonna play Winged Words here. Right now, the infantry by itself is just gonna have to be enough. Well, we've got plenty of stuff to do, at least. Now, we do have to be careful. Because if they kill the Ixalan, then we're in trouble. Also gonna hold up damage here. Specifically, because I want to see what happens. Okay, so they're gonna Deadly Dispute. Okay. I wanted to see what was going to happen if they try and like level up the Ranger class and then put the counter on the Wolf. Granted, that does mean that they could play the Tamios, but they had mana open anyway, so it didn't really matter either way. And at least this way we still have a bigger fish. Oh, that's a biggie! That is huge! That is gargantuan! Literally! Okay, then. Well, then. Welp. Okay, let's go ahead and just get sorted real quick. What do we have here? What do we have? What can we do? We're really big. The Gargoth comes in, swings, hits the Ixalan, but we don't win unless we go wide. Go big or go home. We can shoot this thing for 5. That's the maximum that we can shoot it for. And if we do that, then we're not going to have mana for anything else. This can go up to a 6-7. 6-7. We can deal 5 to their face. It's 11. Is that enough? Oh, right, they can block there. I forgot about that. They can get a 3 life. I forgot it has reach. Whoops. Okay. Well. That's my bad. Okay, so let's go ahead. Hit my alarm real quick. I'm gonna go ahead. Play the Iconoclast. This has trample, so they're gonna get big dinosaur anyway. And wait, hold on. Destroy target artifact. What? But there is an artifact. I mean, he's got a treasure, but I'm just gonna pass turn. That's all I can really do. Okay, now if they want, it's got vigilance, so they get no punishment whatsoever. kind of have to rely on playing Balmor. I completely hacked that up. Not having the island in hand and messing up the sequencing with the strangle really put us back. And also forgetting that this thing has reach. This thing has reach, chat. Did you know? Did you know that big green mythics usually have reach?
Oh, dear God, no!
That's not good. That's not good.
Your demise won't be quick or quiet.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, what do we do? What do we do? Ornithopter is not what we want.
I wanted that taken out too.
Alright. Yep. Make more beast. Make more beast. Oh god, we're so... Whenever you cast a spell, gains indestructible. Oh no, don't do it. Don't do it. No! Yamato! We can't push. That's it. I think that's the game right there. You were really close, but the Gargaroth really punished us here. For the sake of time, I'm just gonna concede.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Alright, we're up against Rusco. If we're on the play... We are not on the play. But we've got a good hand. Alright, we'll keep this. I haven't had much new luck with the new Narset. Well, I know for a fact that Amy the Amazonian put out a really fun token creature build for Narset. Like, just like an absolute blast. And here's my Ornithopter. Okay. So now, what we can do... Try and get some really big damage. Alright, and we've only got mountains here. So then, what we'll do... Nope, let's just go ahead and swing for it. Let's swing for the fences. Yep. Good. Go ahead and play the synthesizer too. We could absolutely be playing into a Languish. Languish will just heckin' destroy us. But it'll all work out. Okay, so they're gonna play Rusco. They don't have a way to stop that. They do have their clock out. Alright, this is where rubber meets the road. Let's see. Go Balmor. And what? Shock? Like, we can do compelling deterrence, bounce the clock. That wouldn't be a bad idea. If nothing else, it does make the kill being a lot bigger. I'll tell you what, chat. I think I like it. Go ahead and bounce and swing for big damage. Yeah, Rusco do be pretty mean like that. And then, if they want to trade, I'm fine with them trading. Oh no, they're gonna let it through. Alright then. And for your consideration... That was worth it just for the 7, honestly. It was worth it just for the 7. Next turn, we can go ahead, play Abandon the Post and Balmor. And we'll see if that's enough. If nothing else, then the synthesizer will be 2-0 and unblockable. Alright, so what do you want to do?
Another one.
Create a token! Oh my god. Except the token has flying. Oh my god! I forgot this was the thing! Oh my god! I need this for my Kiara deck! Holy shit! Oh! Yeah, it would be so much fair if they came into play untapped. You're right. You're right. Alright, are they gonna... They are... They're just gonna...
Nope.
Wash away. Alright. Alright. I see how that is. Okay. Well then... That's the turn. Oh god, could you imagine if we had like a proper mana base? Imagine if we had wild cards and we used them to upgrade our mana base, so that way we could play a Balmor into Consider. Oh, there we go. And then the Midnight Clock. And the Augury to proliferate. Oh, that's disgusting. That's really disgusting. Ironaka's Vile Duplication. Oh my god, I must not have pulled that when I was playing Baldur's Gate last year. That's so good. Okay, well... And I do mean well... Alright, we'll go ahead and play the Seer, see if we can dig for more islands. Yeah, that's absolutely going to go in Kiara. No, I don't need a mountain. They're worth holding onto a Strangle. They're just gonna like refill their whole hand, right? What do I need right now? I could play the Balmor. Well, we got Spell Spear, right? We can play Spell Spear, hold on to the Strangle, get rid of one of the clocks, swing. Oh, it needs 4 more oil counters. Okay, that's why. That's why. And then we'll have Consider. Alright, we'll leave the Strangle on top. We'll play the Spell Spear. This probably gets countered. No, okay. Help. Alright, you live. You live, Roscoe. Don't like where it's going. Oh, and I think this just got out of reach. I think this just got a little out of reach. Yep. Yep. For sure. Well, we get rid of the token. Okay, so yeah, we'll go ahead, we'll transform. Play the Strangle. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Yep. Okay, go ahead, activate the ability. We have to pay the 2 life. And then what? They respond to kill it? But if they do that... Okay. So... Yep. Refill their entire hand again. Yep. Get back a clock again. Just like clockwork. Just like clockwork. Base camp in this? Since he's a wizard? I don't know that I ever actually considered that. I don't know that I actually considered that. Because I don't even remember what base camp is. Let's see. Well, if they don't want to block with the Kiln... If they don't want to block the Kiln Fiend, that's... We got him back to 11 at least. That's not nothing. It's not nothing. Ooh. Man, could you imagine having like a Mizzix Mastery? Up, and there's the Paradox Engine. And they've got a full hand. Alright, so that's Cold Steel Heart. Yep, yep. Okay, so if they have like a... Yep, yep, okay. We're not dead yet! We're not dead yet! Faithless Salvaging. Is that worth it here? Discard a card, then draw a card. Well, we could go ahead and do both. Oh god, if only we had Balmor out. Like, we can abandon post, make it so that way these two don't block. And that's... Let's see... 5, 6, 9... 13 would be 5 short. Alright, let's just do this as best as we can. Sure, I'll take a command tower. Oh my god. This what we need? Maybe. Let's go ahead and if only everything had trample. If only. I still think we've lost here. Like, okay, there are 5 life. God, we've had them dead so many times, but Resco and the Reservoir has kept them alive single-handedly. The downside is that now they can just, yeah, they can just play and get like fuck. That's a thing they probably should have considered, like, just balancing both, but... Oh, and they've got the Immortal Sun, okay. Yep. Oh my god! How are we still in this game? How are we still in this game, chat? Alright, 3 damage to target creature, planeswalker, or battle. I can shoot my own Ornithopter. That's something I can do, right? Spinning's a neat trick. Can we play... No, we can't. We can't play Balmor and play something else. So... play the Storm Tamer? So, they can't block the Synthesizer regardless. This is 4 damage, and we could 5... We could trample. I'm pretty sure that's the only way we win is if we trample. So, yeah, let's just go ahead, swim with these 3. Pray to God this is enough. Oh god, did they have removal? Alright. Here's open.
お前はもう死んでいる。
Here's hoping, chat. We've got our Storm Tamer out, so,
NANI?!
Did we whip that?! How?! Oh my god! GG's, Rusco! GG's, but like... How the fuck did we win that?! Alright, so that is time in the round! This is no rares whatsoever. If you just, you know, play Magic, get a bunch of commons and uncommons, you'll be able to build this no problem. It's also just a really, really fun aggro deck. So if you're trying to really get into Arena and you just want to grind out dailies or whatever, this one helps out too. It helps you get wins really fast. If you lose really fast too. It's basically, you know, the reason people play mono red at big events is you always have time to eat. Please, 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 for the love of God, spend it on your mana base. All the games that we were losing today, we were losing because we had bad mana base of nothing but basics. If we had more duels, a lot of our color issues wouldn't have been issues. Oh, right then. So if you enjoyed what we do here, go ahead, drop us the follow, hit that subscription button, give us a like. The Ultimate Maverick video hit over 100 views. That means so much. Thank you so much. Folks, we'll see you next week. Same hero time, same hero channel. Good night.